Now, we started the show today with the Dodgers signing Blake Snell. So much money deferred. The Dodgers have found the secret sauce. They bring in all these big money people, and somehow they keep their overall payroll manageable and below thresholds that would hurt them. Also, I read something today, and something that Anthony sent me. In the last 3 years, the 20 biggest free agents, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many? I don't know if you read it. It's Jim Schoenfeld's story. How many do you think of those 20 stayed with the team they were on the year before?
Oh, I would think almost none. I would say 2.
8. And one of them is Carlos Correa, who tried to sign 2 other places.
Which almost doesn't count.
Right.
Because he would have been a Met had he not
and would have been a
physical.
Giant. Right.
Yeah, and
Charger
a Giant, too.
And a Raven.
He's a Ram. Yeah, he's a Ram.
So it's usually not the way it goes. Now, Blake Snell, another big money free agent, didn't go back to where he came from. And you wonder, is Juan Soto going to be in the majority, or is he going to be one of the minority? John Heyman reporting during the 4 o'clock hour that the Yankees have upped their original bid, which has moved them up in the pecking order. So there's still 5 teams that are bidding: Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Red Sox, and Blue Jays. I want to see how much it means to make the most money if the most money offered is from the Toronto Blue Jays. And Toronto's a wonderful town. It's a great place to play baseball. It's very cosmopolitan. It's a clean, livable, big-time city. But every time you go on a road trip, you have to go through customs, which is a bear. You get hit with all these taxes, and your money's worth less or more, whatever the case may be. I want to see if they come up with the highest offer, if that's where he goes.
Yeah, wouldn't that get weeded out early in this process? When you met with them, I would think, Boris, how are we handling this? And Juan, don't forget, you're going to have to go through customs, a different country, tax. Like, if they're still in it, I guess it doesn't bother them. Because wouldn't they be out?
Well, unless they're using them as a stalking horse, you know?
I guess. We'll see. But you could use the Mets. The Mets ultimately are going to be that, right?
Well, not if the Blue Jays get giddy about it.
But, the Mets are going to get giddy. I mean, like we talked about yesterday, the Mets, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, it's baseball and. For the Dodgers and the Yankees, it's all about baseball. For the other teams, it's about stealing something from the Yankees or trying to get a little bit more attendance, a little bit more attention. There's a lot goes into it besides just the baseball, which might get them to dig deeper into their pockets. You've got that in the Red Sox and the Mets. You don't need that in Toronto, especially if it's not, logical. So I would think all those things would have gotten weeded out. So he must not have a problem with that because maybe he feels like, I think at the end of the day, they're going to be able to compete with what I want. And you said it's a great city. It's a great sports town. And maybe also what kind of be attractive to him is that'll probably be the one place where he can have maybe some privacy. He's not going to be as recognizable in Toronto as he would be in Boston or New York.
Right. He could stand next to John Tavares and be ignored.
Right. So there's other there would be bigger stars. Like
Austin Matthews. How about that? How about me pulling 2 Maple Leafs out of my hat?
I love that.
Look at you. Look at you.
It's the 2 easiest ones, but I'm still going to give you credit for it.
Well, I think he listens to the podcast, Don.
Who doesn't? Game misconduct.
Thank you.
It used to be called ice chips, but it's now game misconduct. I think it'd be silly to eliminate anybody, especially with big pockets like they are. But, again, the Yankees have made their second offer, and from everything that I'm hearing, the Red Sox are really in on this. They're desperate. Their fan base is starting to abandon them. They're really angry. Those are some of the highest prices in all of sports at Fenway Park, and they're not putting a good product on the field. I think they finished last 3 times out of the last 5 years, so... the Red Sox and John Henry know they've got to do something. So even if they don't get Soto, I think they're going to be in big on Corbin Burns and Max Fried. And also, speaking of Blake Snell, he had a Zoom call with the Yankees yesterday, right before he signed with the Dodgers. So the Yankees were in on that as well. And the Yankees were in on that last year. Remember, they offered all that money to Blake Snell, and he turned them down, which was a stupid thing because he didn't come close to getting that money. And then the Yankees pivoted and got Marcus Stroman. So the Yankees really like Blake Snell, but I guess they didn't want to compete with what the Dodgers did.